Good morning, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell on this Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. How are you doing this morning? Oh my goodness, it's so nice to be here with you. As you can see, I'm not in my sewing room once again. This week, I got to spend a few days up in Park City. It's beautiful here. The sun is shining. There's a lot of snow, but it's a good day. And I hope it is wherever you are in your neck of the woods. Who do I have joining me today? It looks like Michelle from Ontario and Susie from Arlington, Virginia. Hi, Cindy from breezy Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, Cindy, is Rita with you? If she is, tell her hello from me as well. Hi, Haley from Kansas and Reen from Maryland. Good morning, Brenda from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. How's that? Hi, Yvette from Illinois and from New Mexico. Melody from Ohio. Another Cindy from the up of Michigan. Sandy from Huntley, Illinois. And the list goes on. All right, everyone. How are you doing today? We've got lots to cover, lots to talk about. Oh yes. Gosh, it's so fun to see where all y'all are coming from. Thanks for being here every Wednesday. It's just fun, and I hope that I can bring a little smile to your face today with all the brand new themes coming out from Kimberbell. Pretty cool, right? Lots going on. Okay, let me pull up my notes here. I didn't have a printer to print out my outline here where I'm at. And so I got the old phone here to help me through this. Today we have lots going on. We're going to be talking about some new background quilting, of course, some new project kits, a new block for the Kimberbell Mystery. What else do we have? Oh, this week I'm going to be announcing the winner of last week's epic giveaway. Pretty cool, right? And finally, I really could use your help on something. Oh, yes, I have to make a final decision that's going to change all kinds of things with a future project. And who else, who better to ask than my friends out there, the Bellas and Fellas? So wait for that, because I do need your help. It's a product that's not even coming out until I think November or December, but I could use a little feedback. How's that? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Let me pull something up real quick. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with Deal of the Week. What do we have going on? If you watched Monday with Cassie, our Don't Miss Mondays at 10 a.m., she talked about 5 brand new deals going on this week, but I'm going to highlight 2 of them. And then you got to click on the link to see the rest of them. But look at what is on sale, because it is an oldie but a goodie, as we say, and this is called Main Street Celebration. This one is a digital download as well. So if you're looking for some darling Americana, 4th of July, just patriotic type of designs, just a good hometown feel, really, look no further than Main Street Celebration. As a digital download, this is also going to be a whole lot less money, so you can save big time right now on this, because, like I said, it's from several years ago, but we love it here at Kimberbell. And I know that so many of you who are new to Kimberbell will love it too. Of course, we also put the embellishment kit on sale for 1 week only. So check that out, because it is full of all kinds of stuff. We're talking leather, glitter, lights, panels, buttons, specialty buttons, all the things. Pretty darn cool. Now, if you want to take a closer look with me on what some of these blocks look like, so that if you're thinking, well, maybe not a bench pillow, but I could see using that on something else, or I could turn that into a wall hanging, look at these pictures to hopefully inspire you. How about the fire station? Oh my gosh. How darling, right? And then we've got the little flag there at the top. But in that embellishment kit, look what else you see. a few other countries' flags that this would work for that are in the red, the white, or the blue, or all three of them, right? So we give you some choices there if you're not from the US. And look at the little doggy up in the window. That's a Dalmatian button that has been specially created for Main Street Celebration. And this week, you're going to get that. It's normally, I think, around $39, $40 for that embellishment kit. You're going to get it for $14.99 while supplies last, and this week only. So you want to run over and grab it. Even if you're thinking, I don't have time right now to make that, you'll want to get in on this deal of the week. How about some other blocks from there? Look at the general store. Oh my goodness. And do you see the little kitty cat on the steps? Oh yeah, that's also a button in the embellishment kit. Let's see, how about this one? Oh my gosh, the old time gas pump right there with the little red truck. And you guessed it, it's another button with a picnic basket, a little Coke bottle, a little watermelon, all the things, maybe even a little drumstick, I think, is in there. That's a button also in the embellishment kit. Now, you know, when we do these types of projects, we like to give a little nod to other Kimberbell projects that are out there. Well, this block especially is so cute because in that embellishment kit, there's a little panel of a quilt that you might recognize from Kimberbell. Another oldie but goodie, but this is the little miniature-sized quilt hanging off of there that is from Red, White, and Bloom. Oh my gosh, so cute. So you got Red, White, and Bloom in your house. You've got Main Street Celebration in your house, and now you got to have the little mini Red, White, and Bloom quilt to hang off of your tree and house there. Darling. Okay, how about this little sweet house there? You've got even another button. Yes, on that porch swing, it's a little quilt block to be like a little pillow and just as sweet as can be. How about the corn stalks? My goodness, so many darling details, right? So if you're looking for that, this week is now the time to get it. And did I mention that the fireworks in the sky, there are lights that come in this embellishment kit that are actually red, white, and blue. Isn't that cool? So cool, right? And they have different modes. So you can make them flash like fireworks in the sky, or if that will drive you crazy, you can just put it on the mode where it just stays in full color. Pretty fun. All right, so what else do we have going on at Kimberbell? Hey, if you made a Main Street Celebration, let me know in the comments. Like I said, this was from many years ago, and it's just kind of fun to see what you guys have been working on. Oh yeah, Linda says, I'm going to have to add Main Street Celebration to my collection of projects. Linda, do you have the other little streets that we have in this collection, like Twilight Boulevard? What else did we have? Candy Cane Lane. Even, of course, Hopping Down the Bunny Trail I would say would be the most recent type of one for that kind of look. Really fun. Okay, so looks like we might be having some issues with Facebook. I know. I had some issues with them this morning as well. So if you can't see us on Facebook, of course, then you can't see us. But hopefully you're over on YouTube watching us, right? Okay. Carrie says, this was my very first bench pillow I did. I still need to do the other ones like Twilight Boulevard and Candy Cane Lane. Oh, you're definitely going to want to, Carrie. They're so much fun. And all the little details are just as sweet as can be. Oh, Sally says that she made one, but my dear friend loved it so much, I gave it to her. Wow, you are quite a friend, Sally. Can we be friends? We are friends, right? We're Facebook friends. That's pretty awesome. So now you got to make one for you. And with an embellishment kit that low, now's the time to make one for yourself. Okay. All righty. Now, what else do we have going on? How about a little bit of Show and Tell with Kimberbell? Let's pull it up right now. All right. Let's see. What have you guys been working on? Oh my goodness. Okay. You are fast with something, but I'm not going to bring that up yet. Okay. With a bumblebee. Remember that? Okay. First things first. Happy Easter. Okay, this is a pillow panel that you can download for only $6 at Kimberbell. This comes from Judith. She says, Easter, save the date, pillow completed, panel completed. So adorable. Okay, what's cool about this design is that as you can see there's little, buttons on each corner. Those buttonholes are actually done on the embroidery machine, right? And which we love, and then you can change out that panel onto the from the pillow for every different season and holiday. So if you want to get that as an instant download today, you certainly can. Again, it's only $6. And when you go to the page that we're going to put a link in, you want to use the drop down menu to find Happy Easter. Now you can save even more money by buying the whole collection of designs. But if you want just Happy Easter right now, there you have it. Here's another one that was done by Samantha. She says she loves making these because she can have them done in less than an hour. Wow, Samantha. Okay, that looks so pretty against that sage green bedding there. But yeah, less than an hour, my friends. That's pretty awesome, right? Sometimes we just like to have those projects done from start to finish and instant gratification, right? Thanks, Samantha, for sharing yours. This is what you're looking for right there. Again, as a drop-down menu, you want to click on Happy Easter, and there you go. And look, you got time. You still got time. Now, I mentioned earlier the bees. You guys have been a buzzing with the bee block, because that is the new mystery block as part of our digital dealer exclusive mystery quilt this year. It came out yesterday, and guess what? A whole bunch of you did it yesterday. I love that. You made 2 of them. Like Kathy, she says, finish my bees. They are so cute. Do you see what's going on there with those bees? They're wings. They're dimensional wings that poof up from the bumblebee, and you guys are here for it. You're loving it, and it's been so fun to see that you guys are making them in a day, literally. This is Elizabeth, and she says, my new favorite. And you can tell in this picture the dimension that those little bee wings give to that bumblebee. So darling, right? Who loves the bees? Who's loving the bees? Who is loving the mystery quilt? My friends, it is not too late to join that. If you want to be part of the mystery quilt all year long in 2025, you got to find a participating shop. To make that a little easier for you, we're going to put a link here to find a shop that is hosting digital dealer exclusives mystery quilt, and they can do it even virtually. So yeah, you can find a shop even if you don't have one near you doing it, or you don't have a close quilt shop. These shops can provide that experience for you virtually, and you can have a whole lot of fun with those bumblebee blocks, flower blocks, ladybug blocks. We got all the blocks going on, because this year it's called the Wallflower Quilt Mystery, which right there, you know it. It's got a lot to do with being outside, as you can tell so far. So anyway, kind of fun. Sandra, she says, love, love, love the mystery quilts. I'm so happy that you do, because that's what's fun about, that can be fun about a mystery. And a lot of times people say, a mystery's not for me. And I totally get that too. But if you want to, give it a try, because you've seen some of the blocks so far and you're thinking, okay, I can get behind that, then find a shop that's doing it. It's never too late. They can get you the blocks from beginning in January all the way through now, April, and they're done really, really quick. Oh, Cindy, I'm glad to hear that you have a class next week on it. She says, can hardly wait. Yeah, a lot of these shops are doing in-store classes or virtual classes. They just give you time and to do this with them, and it's just fun. So try it out. All right. Okay, let's see. What else are you guys saying? Pat is also loving the mystery quilt. Pam is saying, I love the bees. Can't wait to make mine. Oh, yeah. I cannot believe it was so cool to see that those were released yesterday morning and you guys are already making them. And hey, you are staying on top of it. No UFOs for you, my friends. No way. You're going to have this done at the end of the year. All right. Let's see. What is next to talk about? Ooh, are you ready for this? How about some brand new background quilting designs? We love that, don't we? We love our background quilting team, and you got to meet two of them, Liz and Mookie, last week on What's New Wednesday. And as you know, every week they just pull out all the stops and just keep giving us more and more cute stuff to use our embroidery machine with our background quilting. Well, this week's no different, except for one little extra bonus, which we'll talk about here in just a moment here. But this week, what do we have? You've been asking for it. It's a music theme. Here we go. Look at that large scale background quilting design with all the fun musical notes. Wow, that is gorgeous. A lot of you have been asking for that kind of theme. When I see that kind of theme, I have like little flashbacks to the time in my life when I was supposed to be practicing the piano and I didn't. And maybe I quit. And now I'm going, oh, I wish I was still playing the piano. But you know what? I can still appreciate those musical notes because, hey, I just love music, right? Can any of you relate? Did any of you else a piano quitter? Oh, and you're going, gosh, I wish I stuck with it. I digress, but that's what it reminded me of. And it is so, so darling. So I could see that again on a music type of quilt, but also like a music bag that you're taking to those piano lessons, right? Anyone who just loves that kind of thing. There you go. New this week. And also large scale quilting, which you love. You can do it even in a small hoop all the way up to the very largest, and it looks gorgeous. So now it's kind of like if you give a mouse a cookie, you're also going to want something else, right? If you give a mouse a musical background, you're also going to want a border to go with it. How about this one? Look at that. Over here, you've got the 1, 2, and 3-inch border with the musical notes. But over here, you have the piano keys. Oh, yes, in the 4, 5, and 6-inch widths. How many of you guys are loving the piano quilting? And now all of your, this is cracking me up, guys. All of your experiences with the piano are shining through here in the comments. Let's see. Teresa says, piano quitter here, but my grandkids have my piano and are taking lessons. Okay, see, we all speak the same language. Oh, hey, Elisa, that's cool. She says playing piano is a great stress reliever. Never too late to start up again. Okay, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll give it a whirl, right, Elisa? Will you teach me? There we go. Oh, Heather says, yes, I played until I was about 14, from kindergarten to 14 years old, and then I quit, and now I have come back, and I'm using it for worship. I love that, Heather. Very, very cool. So you've inspired me for sure. You and Elisa. Okay, we'll see about that. All right. Hey, Megan says, band geek here, Kim. Oh, yes. Hey, I have all the love in the world for my friends who are band geeks, right? Pretty awesome. And I'm always so impressed. Piano, band, orchestra, you name it. Love it all. And I can appreciate the people that do play for sure. All right. Vicki, I relate, piano quitter here too. We're starting to have like a therapy session right now, right? All right. So brand new this week, piano, keys, and musical notes. You can't go wrong. But here's the other fun thing. Do you remember last week on What's New Wednesday? A lot of you guessed this on Facebook too. That I was talking to Mookie and Liz, and I said, gosh, I'm loving these background quilting designs. We are having a good old time chatting about the background quilting designs. And earlier in the week, Cassie and I were showing some of the background quilting designs, and I pulled up the strawberry design. You remember how cute that was? Oh my gosh. So when I was on last week with Mookie and Liz, I said, oh my goodness, I love the strawberry design. Tell me it's available or when it's going to be available. And they said, actually, it's not available till I think June, they said. And I went, what? June? And all of you also said, what? 2 more months? We cannot wait. Oh no, we can't wait. And you guys like chimed in. We love the strawberries. We want the strawberries. Can you do the strawberries sooner? And I was like, can you do the strawberries sooner? Because I love the strawberries. Are you ready to see it? Because Mookie and Liz and their team made our wishes come true. Oh yes, look at the strawberry background quilting design available today. Can we just give the background quilting team a big ol' hurrah and thank you, and you're the best, and we love you, because now I'm inspired to do, I don't know what with the strawberry background quilting, maybe a table topper, maybe a table runner. Hey, maybe I'll go all out and make like a strawberry picnic quilt, but that is just too stinking cute. Am I right? They saw your comments, and a little bit later that day, Liz is like, you know what? I'm not going to promise anything right now, but I think we could probably pull it off in like 2 days. And they did. They did. Okay, because there's a lot more to the background quilting files to get it all ready for you than just showing you the design itself, right? And they pulled through for us, you guys. I love that team, and I cannot wait to get started on something with that background quilting, right? What are you guys thinking about it? Oh my gosh, I know. It's just too cute. Oh no, I've got a piano teacher in the chat. Hi, we love it. I loved it. People are saying very delicious. Yes, the background team is amazing. Yes, they are. Okay, let's see. Kimberbell for the win. Yeah, background quilting team definitely for the win. Thanks for coming through for us. I know, it's so darn cute, right? If you guys are thinking about what you're going to make with that, let me know in the comments, because I need a little bit of inspiration from all of you. Anne says, yeah, so yay, so excited about the strawberry background quilting. Oh yes. And Jan, my friend, she says, very cute. Love the strawberries. Oh yes, definitely. Okay. Loving. You guys are loving it. I love it. Patricia, I totally agree. She says we should flood the group with photos of using the strawberry background quilting. Patricia, there's nothing more that would make those ladies' day than to see that. So please do. I cannot wait to try it myself. And when I do, I'll be sure to share it with you as well. So thank you, team, for making all of our background quilting dreams come true today, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, someone says, what is that a picture of on the wall behind you? I am in Park City right now, and so this is a whole like mountain theme going on here in the background, so that's what's happening with that. Yeah, definitely not my sewing room, right? But it's pretty cool. All right, so what else do we have to talk about today? I'm loving your comments about that strawberries. They are going to be so happy to hear that you love it just as much as I do. Okay, well, speaking of last week's interview with Mookie and Liz, I kind of got really excited about background quilting last week that I've totally spaced talking about 3 new projects that were brand new, 3 new project kits, I should say. And so I did a What's New Thursday to make up for it. So how many of you were with me last week for a very impromptu, last minute, hey, let's do a what's new Thursday type of thing? Well, I couldn't wait to show you the Bookish kits because they were on sale for 20% off. Guess what they did? I love my team. They said, okay, Kim, if you talked about it last week, 20% off. Yes, we love it. But let's go ahead and keep that 20% off sale through the end of today. Yes. So that I could talk about it one more time because I don't want you to miss out on this deal. And there's limited quantity of kits available. And so if you can get it now, and get the kit with all the materials you need to make these projects and save 20%, then you gotta do it, right? If you have a book lover in your family or you're the book lover, you're going to want these kits. I'm telling you, they're just awesome. So, Darlene says she watched it on Friday. She purchased all 3 kits. I'm telling you, you're not going to know, you're not going to just pick one. They're just all so cute. And what's also cool about this is that it also comes with these bonus projects or bonus designs. So are you ready to see them? We'll go through them real quickly because I did talk about them on Thursday. But if you weren't with me on Thursday, I want to make sure you saw them. Thanks, Chris. She says, I ordered all 3 kits. They were just so cute. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I know. Her daughter is a book lover through and through. She also is. And so I'm glad that resonated with you, Chris. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was hard to pick one. I know. Okay, are you ready to see these? If you haven't seen them yet, you're prepared to be amazed because they are so darn cute. The first one I'm going to talk about real quick again is, let's see. Here's my little plug, 20% off right now through tonight, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, April 2nd. Today's April 2nd. Yeah, it's through tonight. So get them while you can. Okay, this is what's happening with the first kit. Let me find it here. Okay. These are the coasters. You get 4 designs for these coasters and all the materials, including cork, for these coasters in this project kit right here. How cute are those? Do you know someone that would love something like that? Bookish, lover of books, read more, worry less. And you've got like the crazy patch going on, and you've also got some little pieced flying geese in the hoop. But as I mentioned last week, can you imagine just even taking off the bookish little quote there and maybe just adding a personalized like monogram or someone's name, maybe changing up the fabrics, maybe making it a Christmas fabric. And I mean, there's so many possibilities once you have the design files. And the design files automatically go into your Kimberbell library as soon as you order, while you're waiting for your kit of fabrics. So today you could put them in your cart, save 20%, get the files right away, make them for someone for today, right? Anyone need a last minute gift? And then while you be able to have it while you're waiting for your project kit materials to arrive. Here's what they look like once upon a time. And again, you get the cork in there. Okay. Bookish, lover of books. You've got read more, worry less, and lost in a book. I love them. I absolutely love them. But as if that wasn't good enough in a project kit, our team said, oh no, we can do even more as a little bonus. They're giving you this design, I'd rather be reading, in both a 5x7 and an 8x12 size. Pretty awesome. So if you're looking for the coasters, that's a 5x7 size, but the bonus design that also comes with it is this. I'd rather be reading. Look how darling that is. And that comes in the 2 sizes, 5x7, 8x12. Okay, so that's Bookish coasters kit number 1. I'm going to show you. Okay, kit number 2 are these bookmarks. You get 2 different bookmarks. Of course, you get the files for them, obviously, and then you get the fabrics to make a whole variety of these little bookmarks. So here's what those little corner page bookmarks look like. Here's what your kit will entail, which there's tons of fun fabrics and leathers that are in there. Here's some up close. Isn't that just cute? I'm loving it. And again, like if you think about it as just using the file itself without even the floral motif that's on this one or this one, and you personalized it for the book reader and the book lover, maybe they love soccer, so you're going to put a little soccer ball on that corner. You've got the files to be able to make it your own, right? So I'm loving this, thinking about like Mother's Day coming up or friends' birthdays or whatever. I just think it is so, so darling. So that kit comes with 4 bonus projects. Are you ready to see those? Oh my gosh, amazing. Look at this. Okay, first of all, here's what it looks like. And you will also need a 5x7 hoop to do this. Okay, look how darling. Oh my gosh, that's leather on the back there. So cute in and of itself. But wait, there's the 4 bonus projects. Look at this one. Now, when I say bonus projects, I should say bonus files, because you're not getting in the kit. The only thing you're getting in the kit is like the fabrics and the materials for the main project, but the bonus files can be put on anything. So this doesn't come in it. All right. Just want to make sure you know that. But how cute is that? Shh, shh. I'm reading. Oh my gosh. This would make the cutest little, book pillow, reading pillow. Have you seen those book pillows where they've got the pocket? So cute, right? That is a darling design. Again, you're going to get that in 2 sizes, 5x7, 8x12. How about this one? We put this on a little drawstring backpack that's a Kimberbell blank book lover, and I'm loving the fabrics that they chose for each of these appliques. 2 sizes that you're going to get with that. How about this one? Sorry, I'm booked. Are you loving the theme going on here? How many of you does all of this book stuff resonate with? So cute. All of this, 2 sizes, 4 bonus designs come with the Bookish bookmarks, right? And then finally, I love how our team framed this. Bookish. Can't you see putting that in a frame as well and putting it like in your, like in a book nook, a little, a library. I saw that someone said that she was going to make this for her friend who's a librarian to put up in the library. I think that is so darling. You could personalize the book too. And look at those sweet, sweet flowers coming out of there. All 4 of those designs I just showed you are just simply bonus designs. You would get them in your library today. All right. And then finally, this is, in fact, I started using this week as I'm on vacation here. This right here. It is the quilted book cover. Can I show you how cool this is? First of all, you've got the piecing right here with like kind of a braid, right? Going on. Can you picture all the different fabrics you could choose for that? And then you've got the background quilting that are also part of the files. Okay. Look at that background quilting. Absolutely gorgeous. In the kit will also come the band that becomes like a place to keep your book together. I'll show you how this all works with a book that I'm reading right now. Okay. And then you've got the flap here to place your cover. And then you've got this extended flap. And you might think, well, okay, well, what's that for? Oh, let me show you. Okay. So I'm reading this book. Great one, by the way. And I'm going to put my flap in this flap. And if you've never seen something like this, look what happens when I'm to a part where I'm stopped to read. There you go. That becomes my bookmark I close it, and then I take my band. What? How cute is that? Right? Oh my gosh, I am loving this. It's darling. It's just so darling. And I'm loving that this becomes my little bookmark. So can you imagine making this as a gift for someone? Even if you just made this, maybe not as a book cover, but maybe a journal cover. That would be really cute, right? I saw some people say that they were going to try making this work for their scriptures. So, that could possibly work. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the size, but that's pretty darn cool. This you will need a 6x10 hoop for. All right. So I just want to make sure you know that. But here's a look at that design. Again, here's the back of it. And there you go. Just reading away with her quilted book cover. Go, Callie. I love it. And there's a bonus design that goes with this too. Take a look at this. Just one more chapter. Yes, I can relate to that too. I don't want to go to bed yet. I just have one more chapter. All right. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Yeah. Someone said Bible cover. Yep, for sure. I need the book cover. That's awesome. I know. It's really, really cool, isn't it? Patsy says, I can't wait to make mine. I'm just trying to finish the other 2 projects first. Well, 3. I know. There's never enough hours in the day, right? But these are so darn cute. I don't want you to miss out on it. So there you go. Now, the bonus design that comes with this, I showed you a picture of, but here it is in person. Just one more chapter. That is pretty stinking cute. Don't you think? I love it. And we put it on one of our pillow cover blanks that we have where it already comes pre-quilted, and you just stitch up your design and then sew it up and then put a pillow form in it. This does not come in the project kit. The project kit is for the materials to make this one, but you get the bonus design in 2 different sizes, and that is pretty darn cute. So there you have it. Okay. Love. So many cute themes, right? And again, you'll get it for 20% off right now through tonight, Tuesday, April 2nd, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. Get in on it while you can. Oh yeah, a tablet cover. Yep. Oh my gosh, Sandy. Okay, Sandy, I'm actually really jealous of you right now. She says, mine arrived yesterday and I'm at a quilt retreat. Did that mean it arrived while you were at the quilt retreat, or are you making it at your quilt retreat? Either way, you're at a quilt retreat and I'm so jealous because that sounds really fun. Yeah, JC, I totally agree. That would be cute on a sweatshirt. Absolutely. Michelle says, I couldn't pick one and ordered all 3. Quick shipping already received. Yes. Way to go, shipping team at Kimberbell. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. Those are the 3 project kits. All right, let me take a look at what's next on my list so I don't miss anything. Because, I could do a What's New Thursday again, but, you don't need Kim 2 days in a row. All right. Let me pull this up. Okay. Now, okay. I'm glad I looked at my notes here, because guess what? I would be so in trouble if I forgot to announce the winner of the epic giveaway. Because last Thursday, when I was talking about the Bookish kits, I said, it's time for an epic giveaway. And you know what epic giveaways mean? That means big old Kimberbell bag full of Kimberbell stuff. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of stuff that someone is going to win. And this can be either really great news for one person out there, and very oh, bummer. But maybe I'll try for the next epic giveaway from the rest of you. But in any case, I do have a winner. So let me pull up her name again. All right. The winner of the epic giveaway from last week was Oh my gosh, do I not have it on here? Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm not even kidding. Where did I put that name? I'm not kidding. Okay, someone from my team. I did put it in my notes. I put the winner of the epic giveaway. Oh my gosh. Okay, someone from Kimberbell. I think her name was Valerie, but I shouldn't even say that. Oh, okay. I got a note. Okay, it was Valerie. It's Valerie Raiche. Oh my gosh. Raiche. Someone from Kimberbell just texted me. Valerie Raiche. Okay, Valerie Raiche, if you're here, you just won the epic giveaway. Yeah, Kelly says, it's okay. You can just say my name, right? Okay, how funny is that? That of all things, that would be the note I would forget. Valerie Raiche, congratulations. Please send us a message at Kimberbell to let us know how we can get you your winnings. All right. See, I've got friends. I've got friends who have my back right now. There you go. Oh, Janice says that's the funniest winner announcement yet. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to just totally space that in my notes. All right. All right. Moving on. All right. Another thing that we didn't have time to talk about last week, which we'll talk about today. And then I also need your help. Guys, stay with me till the end because I'm counting on you to help me decide on something for a brand new project that's coming out at the end of the year. Stay with me. And by staying with me, you could also win a new giveaway. And I promise the names will be given on Friday from our social media team who don't forget those kinds of things. All right? Okay. Here we go. What I was going to talk about last week, and we ran out of time, was how to decorate with your Kimberbell punch needle projects. We'll just briefly talk about this for just a moment because I want you to be inspired that with the same 3 designs, and I chose the spring designs that just came out, you can decorate just even a little part of your home, a little nook of your home. In my case, I love to decorate. I don't have a whole lot of time to decorate like the whole house, right? But I do have this table, like a side table in my entryway. So right when you walk into my house, I have this little side table and it's perfect for decorating for the holidays, right? Or the seasons or whatever. So this is what I did. Let me pull up a few pictures here to hopefully inspire you. This is what I started with. These are the 3 designs that came out for March. This is some ladybugs, some flowers, and the mushroom. And they coordinate perfectly with hopping down the bunny trail. So isn't that so cute all together? Whether you do hopping down the bunny trail or you just want some cute spring-like designs for spring, summer, maybe even putting in a child's room, that kind of thing, these designs would be perfect for it, right? So I thought to myself, I don't have the wall space like this. And I know many of you have said that too. I don't have the wall space for these projects that are framed. So what else could I do with it? So hopefully today I'll inspire you. This again is the design I started with. Look how cute the applique fabric is in there. You get the little buttons in the kit. You get all the things to make this in your project kit. So you've got all the yarns, the pre-cut, pre-fused fabrics for the ladybugs. You get the buttons, you get the frame, you get the monk's cloth, you get the tool, you get it all. Got it? You get it all. So that was one of them that I started with. And then the other, let me see, where did my little mushroom go? I'm not seeing my mushroom. Okay, I had a mushroom too, but here's the other one. This one is called Petal Pop. And if you are looking for like the most simple one to do and would be perfect for even someone who's brand new to punch needle to do, this would be it. It's called Petal Pop. And then the final one, I guess I didn't bring it with me, but it's the mushroom design. And I will pull that up again here. Okay, see the mushroom up there? So, so cute. And that has some darling buttons in it. It's just fun. So you picture yourself, you're walking through my front door. There's the table to the left. And what I wanted to do is be able to decorate it for spring. So let me see if I've got the right pictures here. Okay, this is for spring/Easter. Okay, so there you go. Hey, you might even recognize that pillow here down at the bottom. Talked about that a long time ago on a What's New Wednesday. But what I did, do you see how these designs are just propped up on a little easel? Okay, so like an easel like this, that's what they're propped up on. Some of them are on a plastic easel, and some I had a wood easel. So there you go. And honestly, the only thing, I mean, I already had like the bones, right? I have like the little house that you see in the background, and I had some potted flowers there. But to decorate it for spring/Easter, all I did was I added a little bunny right there. You probably have some of those yourself. And I also added a little bucket that you see over here and filled it with little carrots. Simple, right? It's the flower that kind of sets the stage, and then you just add in a couple new little things to make it spring-like or Easter-like, and there you go. You've got a really cute design. So that's on one side of the table, and then I spread it out across to the other side of the table with the other design. So there you have a better picture of the mushroom. And then I had some extra little, little mushrooms there that I just got at a home decor store years ago. And then I took another little bucket to kind of coordinate with the other one. And this time I tipped it upside down and had the carrots spilling out of it. Pretty darn easy. Now, another tip I have is that if you're looking at a design such as this or this, what are the prominent colors that probably stick out to you, right? Most likely in this case, it's probably red. In this case, it's maybe either the orange or the red, right? Oh, by the way, you get that cute little ladybug button too for it in your kit. So by thinking about what the prominent colors that really stick out to me, that really helped me figure out what kinds of fake flowers. If I had to keep flowers and plants alive in my house, my husband could attest it won't happen. I just don't have the green thumb, but I certainly can do a fake flower. And again, I've had these for years, and I didn't go into the store and buy anything else. I just pulled this and put it in the background of that area. Do you see that little pop of color to help it all be cohesive and coordinate? Well, because red was in these and it was spring-like, I thought, well, gosh, this could also lend itself beyond spring and Easter and go right into like summer and 4th of July, right? So here's what I did for that. Now you're going to notice the background is still the basic background with a few changes. Let me pull that up. Okay, do you notice what the changes are? You still have, or maybe not the changes. I found a sign years ago that said welcome summer. So I pulled that out. I kept the same buckets, but instead of carrots spilling out of them, they now spilled out strawberries. Okay, again, focusing on that red color, I could pull in the red here, and now I've got a summer theme going on. I kept the same little buckets that I think I got at the dollar store, or no, I think I got this. Did I get this? You know what? I think I got it at the dollar aisle in Target or something years ago. But I kept the same buckets, but now instead of the carrots spilling out, it's now the strawberries spilling out. So let me show you that. Some more up close pictures. And again, I still have the same punch needle project called Petal Pop there, but now you have the strawberries. Now, do you notice something else I have? Let's see on this side. Here's where I said, oh, another prominent color in here is orange I think I have a little pinwheel that's orange. And again, I got this just at maybe Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And I've always thought it would be so cute stuck in a planter. And so that's exactly what I did. And now it pulls in both of those colors. Do you see how simple it can be for decorating with punch needle? Because I'm using the colors, but I'm also just putting them up on a little easel instead of trying to, hang it on my wall where I might not have the wall space. Okay. Now, if you go to the other end of the table, again, I still have the mushrooms and the ladybugs, but those little mushrooms pull out the color. Now, moving one step further, I said, how about 4th of July? All right, here we go, guys. I changed out the bucket. I did change out this one to another bucket. Yep, I did get this at the dollar aisle at Target years ago. But I have these little buckets. And now I have 4th of July. But look what I could do with that. I still kept the strawberries. So isn't that just the simplest thing to do? I just switched out a few little things. Now the strawberries are spilling out instead of the little carrots spilling out. And instead of the orange little pinwheel that I had for summer, I found a little pinwheel that was patriotic, and voila, now I have a whole nother look to this table. And I kept with the same 3 punch needle designs that I did from spring all the way through summer. Pretty fun. So in this case, I did add a little flag there. I have a little thing that says Happy 4th of July. So just a few little extra details in there make it really fun. So there you go. What do you think? Simple, simple, simple. It doesn't have to be, a big deal to decorate for the holidays. Julie, she says, I need you to come and decorate my entry room table. You got it, Julie. I'll be there for sure. Too fun. Okay. All right. Cindy, you're so kind. She says, your color sense is amazing. Really? I mean, sure, I'll take credit for that. No, I'm not going to take credit for that because I used the punch needle to bring out the color. And then I just looked at what I already had, like this little bunny, and said, okay, that brings out the green. This brings out the red, right? And this brings out a little pop of orange. That's all I had to do. I used this as my inspiration piece. Put it up on an easel, and that's how you can decorate with punch needle. Now, what I love about punch needle is that you've got texture and you've got dimension. And you know at Kimberbell, we're all about the texture. We're all about the dimension, and punch needle brings that. Now, if I wanted to, I could take this a step further, take like a machine embroidery, like applique design from Kimberbell, put it in a cute little frame, and then have that added to the whole table side there. So there you have it. Some ideas to hopefully inspire you with your punch needle decorating. All right. Now, finally, I think I'm at the point where I need your help. So let me just double check that I haven't missed anything real quick. Okay. Got that. Check, 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 check. And okay. Okay, we are ready for the final I need your help and you can win. How's that? Oh yeah. Okay, I got to pull this up real quick. Patricia, she says a little table topper with the background strawberry quilting could be added. You are absolutely right, Patricia. Sounds like I need to do that now. And I think you guys should too. So there you go. Okay, I need your help on this. So speaking of punch needle, I'm working on some punch needle projects for into 2026, but there's one, I have the design done for the end of this year, like I think it's November or December, but I cannot pick the colorway. So you know what I did? I punched out 3 of them, 3 versions of this design. And I'm only going to show you a little snippet of color because I don't want to show you the design yet. I want it to be that nice, right? So here's the 3 different colorways I'm thinking. And finally, like yesterday, my team and I, we were all going the pros and the cons of like, well, this colorway would be good because of this, and this colorway wouldn't be good because of this, and all the things. And finally, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to ask the Bellas. I think I'm going to give an up close picture so that you can see the coloring of this design, and then ask you what you guys think. All right. So let me pull this up. Again, you're just getting a snippet of color, but I've got 3 options for you. I need you to help me choose one, because starting today, that's what we're going with. We are saying that's it. The Bellas have spoken. All right. Here's colorway number 1. This is called, it's not called anything. I'll just tell you the colors. It's hard to maybe tell exactly here, but these are navy blues, mint greens, like a cherry red, and like a soft pink. Okay, this is what I would call colorway number 1. Again, navy blue, mint, cherry red, and soft pink. Oh, I should also mention that this has nothing to do with a holiday. Okay, so this is an everyday type of design, and most likely it would probably go in your sewing room. Okay, so keep that in mind. Think about that. Yes, it could be used for any kind of home decor, but more likely than not, this particular design would be shown in your sewing room. So if this colorway screams to you as, oh yes, I can see that being in my sewing room, let me know in the comments. Okay, now you might be thinking, but tell me what the other colors are first, and then I'll decide. Okay, let me show you. Here's colorway number 2. Colorway number 2 is more like a soft melon color. This you would have like kind of a coral color. You've got a soft green going on here, and you've got a peach, and you've got gray. All right. So colorway number 2, soft green, coral, peach, and soft gray. Okay, do you see that in your sewing room? All right, 3rd colorway. Are you ready for this? This one is very different than the others. This is more like your navy blue, kind of a like a sea green color. It's really a pretty color. Mustard, and a light gray. Okay, so navy blue, this is colorway number 3, navy blue, mustard, light gray, and kind of a sea green. All right, what do you guys think? Oh, I'm going to be looking at all your comments. So just to recap, colorway number 1 is more navy blue, mint, pinks, and red, cherry red. Colorway number 2 is more of coral, peach, green, and gray. And colorway 3 is navy blue, sea green, mustard, and a light gray. 1, 2, or 3? Oh my goodness, you guys. Patsy says, after seeing them again, she thinks that 3, I think that you said 3, was her favorite. Yeah, she says, I think 3 is my favorite. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, you guys, I'm going to be tallying this. I'm telling you. Okay. I like 1 and 3. I can't decide which one is better. I know. It's really hard, isn't it? Do you see my dilemma? Because they can all be so cute for so many different reasons, right? But when you think about your sewing space, what colors just make you happy? They just, I don't know, it just rings with you, right? Valerie says, do them all. Ugh, I don't think it's possible. Maybe possible. I don't think it's possible, but I don't know. A nice mix of pastels and darks. Oh, you said 1. 1 had a nice mix of pastels and darks. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. Yep, for sure. Colorway 2, oh my gosh. Okay. Lots of you saying that you like colorway 2. It has a what did you someone said it has makes you feel at calm and at ease. It's a nice vibe. Okay, then people are putting, my choices would be in this order: 3, 1, and 2. 3 is my favorite. You guys, this is so hard. Okay. Colorway 2. All right. Well, you guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I told my team, please watch What's New Wednesday today, because we're all trying to decide too. And somehow we'll get to it. I know whatever we choose, it might not appeal to everyone, but the good thing is you could always, get it and then make it in your own colors too, I guess, right? If you want to make more of them. Okay. Number 1 goes with a lot of me time and Kimberbell products. Betty's saying, okay, did you know that by giving me an answer here, you're automatically entered into this week's giveaway? Yes. Okay, so just make a comment. Again, I'll show you the pictures here, but make a comment once again. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is hard. I'm going to show you one more time. And by just making a comment, whether you like colorway 1, 2, or 3, you can also tell me the colors that are in there. If you're like, was that number 1 or number 2 or number 3? Let me know. You're entered into the giveaway. Okay. So colorway number 1 has mint, has navy, red, and pink. Colorway 2 has peach, green, and like more of a coral color. And colorway number 3 has navy, sea green, gray, and mustard. Do you see how hard it is to choose colors around here? If it's a holiday, not a problem, really, in most cases. But when it's kind of just an everyday thing, it's tough. Oh my gosh, it's tough. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's all for today. Let me check my notes one more time because I don't want to miss anything. But I want to give you a few reminders as we close. Oh, I should tell you what you're going to win. Yeah. Just by telling me what your thoughts are on the colorway, 2 of you are going to win any 2 punch needle kits of your choice. How's that? So, hey, you could start decorating with these, or you could do, Christmas punch needle kits, or winter, Valentine's. What have we had so far? Spring. We've had some everyday kinds of ones with birds and bees. You get to choose any 2 punch needle kits of your liking, and we will send that your way. And our awesome social media team, who does not forget winners, will post on our Facebook page this Friday who the 2 lucky winners are. Ay. All right. A couple of reminders before I let you go. One is join Cassie next Monday for Don't Miss Monday. It's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's our deals of the week that she talks about. Join myself and Tori on Tuesday. Yep, throw that in there, guys. Tuesday at 10 a.m. Guess what we're doing? We're revealing the Bella box. There's my cute friend Ginger. She's looking at what's in the Bella box, and she's pretty darn excited, isn't she? We're all excited here at Kimberbell for it, because the new So Timeless Bella box is coming out, and Tori and I will show you everything that's in it so you can decide if it's the box for you or not. And then subscriptions will open on April 15th, but you'll see the reveal a week early. So join me next Tuesday, Tori and I, 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Facebook or YouTube. Let me give you a few sneak peeks of the So Timeless box. Look at this. You guys are not going to believe what is in this box, especially this. You are not going to believe what that ends up looking like. Amazing. Okay. And then finally, of course, I'd love to have you join me again next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for What's New Wednesday. So your calendar looks like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Kimberbell, Facebook, YouTube, and you don't want to miss any of them, right? All right, everyone. Whew. I think that's all for today. We made it through. Carrie says, we've been no help. Yeah, I know it's all over the place, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll figure something out, and your guys will be very surprised come November, December, right? The end of this year. All right. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.